They were vandalized, costing thousands of dollars worth of damage, all because of these EV chargers and the wires that were cut, possibly because of what's inside them. Gas prices may only stay this low for a little bit longer. There's soon to be an expected increase, but by how much? Property owners in Bakersfield could be hit with a dramatic rate increase. As international tensions flare between the United States and Iran, local voices are joining the conversation. Yes, I know, this dry Central Valley once upon a time had an ocean. Say goodbye to long lines and paperwork because the city of Bakersfield is moving permits to the digital age. Temperatures are rising to triple digits, which means it's officially sunscreen season. Now I'm here with some community leaders who donated themselves. You may have received texts like these saying you have an unpaid toll.
That makes me so excited. I love playing carnival games.
For 23 ABC, I'm Madi Vollmer, your Bakersfield neighborhood reporter.
A little while ago, I reported on an alleged elder abuse case dismissed by the district attorney's office for lack of evidence. But the victim's family says there were over 40 videos in the original report. They claim the video shows evidence of their loved one getting abused by a caregiver.
I get you cleaned up for what? So you can beat a pig like that? No. Yeah, well, you look like a pig.
The family suspects that the DA's office did not look at all the tapes. After my report first aired, the DA's office reopened the case. The DA's office sent me this in a statement during my last report that reads, quote, "The district attorney's office has spoken with the victim's family, who informed us that dozens of videos were submitted to the Kern County Sheriff's Office. The videos were not referenced in the report nor submitted as evidence to our office. The statement I provided is accurate based on the evidence available to us at the time of our review. Our next step will be to examine the additional evidence that is expected to be presented." End quote. I reached out to the Kern County Sheriff's Office last Friday to confirm whether the videos were included in the original report. The Sheriff's Office tells me that when the case was initially submitted to the DA, they had not received any video evidence from the family. But now that they have it, the case is being reviewed again. However, the victim's daughter, Madi Vollmer, says that she did send all the video over to the Sheriff's Office from the start, and she has confirmation.
But I am absolutely certain that those were uploaded and that they received them. There was confirmation not only from my sister, but there was confirmation from myself. I spoke myself to the sergeant that confirmed everything was uploaded.
Wendy says her family filed the initial report on June 12th. According to her, the online reporting system allows up to 24 files at a time. She says she uploaded 24 videos on July 1st at 9:38 p.m., another 24 on July 2nd at 7:48 a.m., and then 21 photos and screenshots shortly after that. The Kern County Sheriff's Office confirmed this timeline. On June 30th, the case was submitted to the DA's office, with photo and video evidence received on June 12th and 13th. On July 1st, supplemental files from the family were uploaded. July 9th, the DA's office rejected the case at 1:26 p.m. And on July 10th, the DA made an emergency request for body-worn camera footage. While the district attorney's office and sheriff's office offer different timelines, the question remains, was crucial evidence overlooked? Maria Gutierrez has worked at Wonderful Nursery for 25 years. Last month, she says company officials told her she would be laid off.
The truth is, this came as a surprise to us. No one expected they were going to shut down the nursery.
Gutierrez says she and other coworkers, around 500 of them, were taken by surprise. They were losing their jobs. The Wonderful company says hard economic times in the table and wine grape industry has led the company to wind down and close its grapevine business. Wonderful says no one has yet been laid off. However, on February 12th, the company says they sent out an email to those workers. It reads, This business wind down is different than other usual seasonal layoffs, and we are even more committed to helping every employee as much as possible. As jobs are impacted over the coming months, our HR department will be working with Wonderful Nurseries employees on other opportunities within Wonderful Company businesses, units, and offering other support, including severance packages. For seasonal employees of our farm labor contractors, we will also work to identify job opportunities within our sister Wonderful Companies, along with other support for those who have been working with us in 2025. 23ABC reached out to these workers and they told us they weren't sent this email, nor were they made aware there were other job opportunities within the Wonderful Company. No one had sent them anything other than just telling them they were let go.
There was no letter sent out. It was verbally. They let her know that that was it, that they were cutting off people and the layoffs had just began. Whenever she got home, she was devastated because, she's been working here for years and years, and it's like, where else is she going to find another job?
Ana Lopez says her mother has been working for the Wonderful Company since 1997, and she feels there's more to the story when it comes to the layoffs. She feels an ongoing legal battle between the Wonderful Company and the United Farm Workers Union contributed to the layoffs. We reached out to the United Farm Workers Union for comment but have not received a response. The Wonderful Company says the decision for Wonderful Nurseries to wind down its grapevine business is based on the state of the industry and has no connection to the union. One thing appears certain, though. It appears longtime workers say they are left without means to support their families.
We have worked many years here, and it's not right that they take our jobs away just like that.
Santi is just like any other 2-year-old, active, curious, and full of energy. But unlike most toddlers, he was born with a rare condition called Mobius syndrome. Mobius syndrome is a rare neurological disorder that controls facial expression and eye movement. It's commonly believed that those with Mobius syndrome can't smile, but Santi is changing that narrative.
So we actually found a lot of comfort in the platform TikTok, because we were able to see what other children and families, how they were navigating life with Mobius syndrome. And while it's very rare, there's not a lot of people. There's less than 7,000 people born to Mobius syndrome worldwide. It's like 1 in a million.
According to the Mobius Syndrome Foundation, Mobius syndrome affects approximately 2 to 20 individuals per 1 million births. It's likely caused by underdeveloped or missing corneal nerves 6 and 7.
It's just so rare that doctors may have heard of it before in their studies, but they don't see the signs right away to get them diagnosed.
After posting on TikTok, Roxy says her family was flooded with messages from people who had never heard of Mobius syndrome and others who are living with it.
So we started posting some videos, and one of them really blew up, and it has over 8 million views. And we noticed he got so much love, which we were really happy about. There was a lot of people who were saying, I've never heard of this condition before. Wow, thank you for educating us.
In that viral clip, you can see Santi moving his face, making the impossible possible.